Okay, just do it in one take. And, Hi guys. Oh, God. Come on. Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Not the video I wanted to make today, or ever really. It is the worst kind of video because it's one saying goodbye. Oh, I didn't think it was going to be this hard. Come on. So I've promised myself I'm going to do this in one take, because I just need to put it out there. So I know that you guys have followed me, my journey with the horses and my life for so many years now. You are all sort of an extended part of the family, and I feel bad that it's taken me a little while to make this video, because I know how much you guys care, and I know it will be met with nothing but love and support, and that you will be just as upset as I am. But I needed a few weeks to process, and really just to know how to say the words. Why is this so hard? So sadly, last month we had this is the hardest video I've ever had to make. Said I wasn't gonna cry, said I wasn't gonna cry. So sadly last month we had to say goodbye to Chili. Those of you that have followed me for years, or maybe just recently and have seen the videos, will know Chili had an ongoing condition. He was a head shaker, and this got progressively worse, especially over the last 3 years, to the point where he was unrideable at points. We tried to bring him back into work several times, and it really just got to the point where it was really affecting him, his welfare, his quality of life. And we tried absolutely everything we could to find some sort of cure or just to alleviate his symptoms. But in the end, there was nothing more we could do. We'd tried gabapentin to see if it was nerve related. We'd tried allergy, everything. He was on 20, 30 Piriton a day, local honey, you name it, we tried it. And he was getting on a little bit. He was 18, which I know in this day and age with horses isn't old. It was when I was a kid, but it definitely isn't these days. You know, Taffy's in his 30s now and still going strong. And we never gave up hope on him. We always thought that there was more we could do, more we could try, until it got to a point where we had really gone through every option. And really to the point that Chili told us that he'd had enough. So you guys will have noticed that really this year you've not seen Chili in videos. There's been very minimal about him really for the last year or so. That's because he has been slowly getting worse and just slowly wasn't himself. He'd lost weight, his behaviour wasn't normal, and so I kept him out of videos, and I didn't particularly do anything and film with him because it just didn't feel right while he was not very well. And also, that's not the horse I want you guys to remember. Chili was a massive character. We didn't always see eye to eye. He was, you know, not the easiest of horses, that's for sure. And he was a saint for my mum and not so much of a saint for me. But he was a very special, big part of our family. He was the head of the herd, and I know the horses have had a big change over last month of not having that herd leader anymore. So yeah, basically it got to the point where Chili had lost weight, his head shaking symptoms had got a lot worse, and we were having the vet out more and more, and nothing was really helping. So we knew that we had to make a decision for him, for his quality of life. And one thing that I'm really glad we can do with our animals and everything is that we can take that pain away. And we can alleviate all of that for them. Oh, God. So, in the middle of last month, we made the decision to have him put to sleep, which was the hardest decision that was made between me and Mum. Chili was essentially my mum's horse. She did kind of buy him for me, but we never really clicked enough. He always chose Mum. He always got on with her a lot better, so that's who rode him predominantly, and he was her heart horse. So I know it's hit her especially hard, but also I know the stress that he was going through and that we were going through looking after him, and that he's in a much better place now. He's at peace, and he's also buried on the land, so he's not gone anywhere. He's still here with us. But I wanted to let you guys know, because the reason I do this, the reason I put my life online is to share the highs and the lows, and unfortunately, especially when it comes to big animals like horses, the biggest low is losing them. It's extremely difficult. They are our lives, they are our family. And even when you've got like 7 or 8 of them, losing one hits just as much as losing one of them. They are our family, so obviously it's been a really difficult time for all of us, but we've had to keep trucking on. And I know the week it happened was badminton week, and I still had to go to work and things, so I didn't want to make this video at the time. I wasn't ready to talk about it, especially not in person, if anyone had asked me about him in person. So I just needed that time, so thank you for letting me have that. I know this might come as a bit of a shock to people, and I know a lot of people will be really sad at a time when there is a lot of sadness in the equestrian community right now. We've had a lot of loss recently. And I'm sorry to add to that, but I needed to make this video now, otherwise I'd have never made it. So yeah, that is what's happened. There have been changes as a result, obviously, of losing Chili. I'm sat outside his stable now. And this name plaque will be coming down soon to go down to the bottom of the field where he's buried. But The horses have had a little bit of a shuffle round, which you guys might notice in upcoming videos. And as I say, it's really affected them. Their hierarchy has definitely changed. I know they're not all kept in the field together, and they have their separate paddocks, but there was definitely a hierarchy anyway. So yeah, just a few things have changed around the yard, and we are just missing a massive part of the herd. Everything really revolved around Chili because he was so demanding in a way, but in a perfect way. I never really gave up the hope that we'd go out show jumping and we'd do some amazing things because he was an incredibly, amazingly talented horse. But sadly, his health just didn't allow it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. I'm sorry I have absolutely butchered this video and that I can't form a sentence without crying, but I knew it was going to be a hard one, but it's done. And yeah, I just want to put that out there. I can't do a memorial video. I struggled to look at videos, photos to take a thumbnail for this video, so I'm sorry that there's not like a really nice montage of all of Chili's moments, but that's not me, that's not how I can do things. You know, the ones of you that have been here and shared those moments with us will remember him for what he was. But yeah, it's just too painful for me right now to do that. So thank you all so much. Sorry that this got a little bit long-winded. I wanted this to be a really short video, but when you're trying to explain things, and yeah, let's just stop talking now, Georgia. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I promise the next one will be a lot more upbeat and a lot more positive. So yeah, go give your horses a hug, go give your family a hug, and I will see you next time.